students, welcome to my class. This is a physics class for 8th grade. Today, we are going to learn about temperature and thermal expansion. First, let's check how we can we can state that the water is cold or it's hot. We need a measurement. We need the apparatus to measure the temperature. We can use this apparatus. This is a thermometer. You can state, you can measure, you can state the value of temperature of this water. Later, let's check what the definition of the temperature itself. The temperature itself is the measure of average kinetic energy of each particle on the object. For example, this is the water, and another definition of temperature is the measure of how hot or cold something is. This definition, actually you already find it from elementary school, but for this grade you need to upgrade your information about definition of temperature. For example, if we have water in a box, and this is actually the particle inside it, and what happens if we say that the temperature is hot? Actually, when we say the temperature is hot, the movement of particle itself, it will getting faster. Like this. If the particle getting faster, it means the temperature, it will higher. It will higher than when the particle move slower like this. Okay, that's why we can define temperature as the average kinetic of each particle on the object. Okay, now let's check about the thermal expansion. What do you know about expansion? Expansion is the change size of the object when we give heat or we take heat from the object. There are two types of size, two types of phenomena that happen if we give or take heat from an object. When an object gets heat, when it gets heat, it means the movement of particle, it will faster, it will become expand like this. This is the normal size of the object, and this is what happens if we give heat on the object. Like metal, it will expand. Why the object will expand? Because the movement of particle on the object, it will getting faster, it will give more size. For one dimension object, it will give length like this. It will give more length. It will expand for one dimension. For two-dimension object, it will give more area. For three-dimension object, it will give more volume. Okay. But what happens if we take the heat from object? It will shrink, or we can say it will contract. Okay. When the object gets smaller, we can say we take the heat from the object and it will contract. Okay, this is the factor that the amount of expansion or contraction depends on three factors, like the size, type of substance, like different type of metal, it will have different effect, and then the temperature change, the delta of the substance. Now let's see, this is for example in our daily life. You can see that the telephone cable, the telephone wire, it will expand in summer, but it will contract in winter. Okay, so that's all for today. Let's continue for the energy for next meeting. Thank you.